Oh, I can't believe it. Spotted in Brewer. Could it be an early start to fall foliage? News Center Maine's Dana Rosengard snapped these videos on Thursday along the river there. Now, no matter where you are in Maine, signs of the new season are appearing on all of the trees, a lot of them anyway. But how does this compare to normal? Meteorologist Mike Slifer joins us now with a look at the usual dates for foliage and how the weather impacts what we see. Hey, Mike.
Hannah, this year has been fascinating as far as weather goes. We've had that late season snowstorm in May. We've had an extremely warm summer, some of the warmest summers on record through a lot of the climate sites through the Northeast. So how does this all play into what to expect for foliage this year? Well, this map right here is when we average for peak foliage across the states of Maine and New Hampshire. So notice the mountains tend to turn first, and then as you get into the foothills, central Maine, early October and mid-October along the coastline. So what's going on this year? How come we're already starting to see so many trees with red in the leaves, yellow in the leaves, even some that it seemed to have gone straight to brown? Well, we're running a bit early this year, and the colors could be a bit muted, and a lot of that has to do with this. Our drought. Still a big issue, and we've had that rain deficit since mid-May. There's a lot of factors that affect foliage: temperature, the length of the day, the amount of moisture we see, rainfall. This does not help us out here. Now, I do think that parts of western Maine, especially in the Rangeley Lakes area, that's where we could end up with foliage being close to normal. But outside of that, not looking too great. When I was up in Lincoln a couple of weeks ago, there's a swamp coming into town where usually we can see reds around Labor Day weekend. All those trees had already turned brown. So foliage forecast not looking great this year, unfortunately. It was a very nice day for a lot of us. Saw a lot of sunshine out there. Temperatures made it to the 70s widespread. Tonight, not quite as chilly as last night, but there will still be some cooler spots mixed in. Right now, focused on these showers rolling through. They won't be a big issue, but I do expect some of those to continue through the overnight hours. Elsewhere, we see just a little bit more moisture to our west with those showers moving in. Hour-by-hour forecast showing some cloud cover too, and that's actually going to help keep temperatures just a little bit higher than what we saw this morning. Sunday's looking good for now. I think high pressure stays in control, light wind out of the west. The front on Monday will stay to our west too, which means we get to enjoy another dry day. And then humidity starts to ramp up as we get into Tuesday. And the more humidity that we see here, the more active our pattern becomes, the more that we favor shower chances moving into the middle of the month. And we need the rain, so maybe with a little bit of luck, we'll be able to save that foliage. We just need to get some rain here in time for that. So we'll see how everything works out, of course. But either way, you can expect me to get out there and do some exploring up in the mountains. I took some foliage pictures last year, and I hope that this year I can beat them. We'll see what happens. Seas tomorrow, 2 to 3 feet, west wind 5 knots, becoming south later in the day. 76 on Monday, a little bit warmer inland with some 80s through the middle of the week. Maybe some late showers on Thursday. Friday's a better chance for showers. Saturday right now is looking rainy. I think Monday and Wednesday at the coastline will be a bit cooler thanks to some onshore flow. However, Hannah, this is not a bad week. The holiday weekend looks great. Labor Day Monday looks great. Next weekend, things may be a bit different, but we need the rain, so we'll take it.
I was going to say, that looks like a pretty summery week to me, so we'll take it for sure.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Mike.